Okay, so I recorded a bunch of stuff today to tell you about the trip I was doing. It was really foggy this morning. We had a 6:30 a.m. low tide, low winds. It looked good to me by all means. I've been throwing shrimp imitations, crab imitations, anywhere from 2.5 inch to 4.5 inch paddle tails of every color, every weight, every depth level, and I've walked away with nothing but one trout today. So I'm gonna scrap all that footage. That's just how it goes sometimes. And I'm gonna come back out tomorrow and try and prove myself wrong. And then hopefully we'll see what I did different, and yeah, hopefully get on some redfish then. But until then, I'll just see you tomorrow. We're over here by the Sand Dollar restaurant. That's the Sand Dollar restaurant right there. I'm run you guys through what I am throwing real quick this morning. It's pretty much just a jerk bait. Got that on there in that new pennyish color. And this lump here in the end, you see, I put in a little rattle. So hopefully that gives it a little extra attention, and hopefully something wants to come along and slurp it up. Second thing I'm only throwing this for probably about the first hour. It's gonna be this. Again, from Salt Strong, accidentally throwing two things from them today. It's their flea flicker. It's a new bait, it's a suspending twitch bait. It's pretty realistic. I'm thinking if these fish are real spooky, they'll want something that looks really good and has a lot of time in that strike zone. So I'm gonna be throwing that for that first hour, see how it goes. And as always, we're gonna be procuring everything up the wazoo. Got this Inshore saltwater mix. I just kind of mixed together shrimp, menhaden, and some Inshore saltwater. And then this redfish one, my brother actually just gave me, so we'll try that out, see how it goes. All right, first cast of the day. Let's see if we can change our luck. Let's see if something's hiding between these oysters. There we go. Oh yeah, hit it on the drop. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's good. See if come up. Ooh, that's a decent trout right there. He wanted it. Hit it hard too. So this is the first real bank coming in from the mouth over at Sand Dollar, so I'm gonna hit it. Typically I try and hit the first of anything. First dock, last dock, first bank, first oyster bar, stuff like that. You just wanna give it a chance because fish will end up holding up there just because it's the first one they come across, whether they're in transit, whether they're holding until more water comes in. But it's always just a good bet to check those fish who don't really know where they're going yet. You know what? I'm looking at the water now, and it's got kind of these little peaks and troughs where it looks like fish could hide down in there and just stay hunkered down. This bump and bottom might not be as effective. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this flea flicker now. Procure it up. And yes, I procure even hard baits. I procure everything. Procure, reach out. There we go. There we go. Ooh, on the hard bait. Ooh. Alright, little rat, but it's not nothing. Beats yesterday, huh? Boat flip. Alrighty, well guys. We are already beating yesterday, so this day is already a success. We touched, we put hands on, we found out there are redfish out here. We are not failures. Boom. There's the proof right there. Okay, so I did not have confidence in this bait. I'm not going to necessarily say that I do yet. It's one rat red. Let's see what else I can put in the boat, but you know, it's not nothing. How about that? All right, this is gonna be my last cast at this spot because I feel like I'm kind of beginning to encroach on these guys. There's plenty of water, so I don't want to be that guy. All right, let's go ahead and start heading down this bank. Okay, so while these redfish continue to evade me, I want to take this time to do a little intro actually. My name is Joel. I'm the one who runs this Joel Jacksonville channel. I was born and raised in Florida. I've been fishing particularly Hecksher and St. Augustine hard for the past about 4 years. Started off by kayak and now I'm doing it by boat. I know the areas pretty well and I just wanted to kind of get in here and see if there was any community for it, see if anyone else was really interested in seeing these back parts and kind of hidden spots, tips and tricks, especially for Jacksonville, Florida, that kind of thing. And yeah, that's pretty much what I'm up to. If you guys have anything you want to see, I know I have some trips coming up where I'm going to be doing some bass fishing in other parts of Florida. I'm going to keep going through Hecksher, places like that, places that I know pretty well, to see if we can get on the action right now in early 2026. So yeah, if you guys have anything you want to see, comment it. Please subscribe, it always helps it out. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get back to it. So we've got this little washing machine going right here with these oil slicks. I'm just bouncing bottom as I go by. I just saw a red that I pushed off, of course, because that's January in Jacksonville apparently. Clear water and redfish don't want to touch anything unless you're a mile away. So up in here, I'm not sure how skinny it is. It looks skinny. I'm gonna try and push up in there because I'm seeing a lot of action. Yeah, see a prop scar right there. I don't even know if there is an end. It just gets so elevated so quick. Yeah, I don't even see any chance to get in there. Alright guys, so I've been out here for about another hour and a half, just waiting on the family to show up so we can head off to that island. And just been fishing hard. Tide just come all the way up. I'm fishing some deeper water right now on this point, and I didn't get it on video because it went so long between bites. I was able to pull this decent flounder, nice little slab. Go ahead and get a measure on them. Whenever you catch them, put your net over them like that so they don't flop out, because these guys have a way of getting out of boats real easy. This guy does not want to calm down, so let's see. Oh yeah, it's a decent flounder right there. Heck yeah. See, this is kind of stuff that makes it worth it. You got your hard days and then these things happen and it all pays off. All right, let's see where he's at. So he is sitting right at 18, a little over 18. Yeah, sitting a little over 18. So we're gonna go ahead and throw him in the cooler. Heck yeah, man. It's a good looking fish right there. Not a keeper, but I don't know if he'll eat, but I'm just gonna let him go. We got enough fish, I'm not desperate for another. Roughly like that. So, we'll try to get out of this spot. Tons of these little like 16-incher down there. So here's the pull for the day. When we went to that Hecksher spot, we were able to get on a bunch of these sand trout here. They were hitting everything, a lot of just really shrimp and some mud minnows. Same thing with these spotted trout. They were hitting shrimp, some mud minnows. They were really getting aggro with some chunk bait. And then these are some whiting that were coming around the corner. Same thing, they were just hitting a lot of shrimp and stuff like that. Both pretty decent size for whiting. Yeah, so this will make a bunch of nice white meat we have. And of course we got this flounder that we got over by Sand Dollar Restaurant off that point. Nice, decent little doormat. Really good looking, really healthy. I'm happy how this all came out. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all cleaned up. And yeah, we'll go and see you guys next time.